Hi guys, Tuhon McGrath here with a basic warm-up drill for long staff. Um, in the system I learned from Tuhon Gahe. It's a short little side system he learned from someone else. A long staff is defined as a staff that's head height or taller, and I would consider a short staff something below head height, especially those at heart height or lower, between heart and hip height. So three basic categories of staff. I looked at my other material. That'll kind of give you a rough idea of how I categorize staff work. So anyway, you're going to grip this strong side forward for me. That's the right hand. Shoulder width apart so your hands can move alongside your body, very much like we do in SPEAR. A little bit of gap on the bottom so your hand doesn't slide off. The first technique, and you want to have your knees bent as you do this. You want the shock of driving that staff up and down to rest in your legs as shock absorbers, not in your spine compressing. And just all it is a diagonal down and then lift up. And what I want you to do is kind of bounce off that bottom position. And if it goes down 10 miles an hour, recovery is 20 miles an hour. You really think about the recovery on this. A lot of these techniques, you're striking towards the person. Your obvious attack is a downward hit. But if you miss that, you recover quickly and try to get a hit off of that on the recovery. So there's a lift on that. And that's why we're using a relatively thin staff. We used to use a 1-inch diameter rattan with some flex in it, so that recovery, as you stop and start to pull back, that nose of that rattan is going to dip down, and then that as it recovers, that kind of spring action adds some velocity and some power to your hit. So down and up, down and up, down and up, down and up, down and up. And there's a feeling of that left arm, almost like you're driving the left arm and left leg, or the rear arm, rear leg, kind of like an uppercut. And down, up, down, up, down, up. 10 is enough for the warm-up. Then what I'd like you to do is do what we call a bounce recovery. So you come in and you come up to the point where you might hit someone's, say, forearm, and then down and then pull back up. Okay, now try this as a circular motion. So you come in, make a little circle, and come up. So you have here is a hit, then you have a circular parry, and then a recovery. So 10 times each. This is just a warm-up. But, I'm getting more and more into staff weapons in the last few years. I'm more interested in that. So hopefully we'll see you at a staff seminar. More details and a link of a little project I've been putting together lately, where multiple disciplines are going to come together for a staff, spear, and walking stick symposium. Hope to see you there.